If people think money solves problems, I'm afraid these people have a very rough ride. Intelligence solves problems and produces money. Personal growth solves problems. Money without financial intelligence is money soon gone, which is why most of our society is dead broke. Hey, this is Peter Voogd, author of the best-selling book 6 Months to Six Figures and founder of the prestigious Gamechangers Academy. And welcome to the Gamechangers movement. Today we're going to talk about a topic not talked about enough, and it's funny to think about. It's actually not really talked about in society at all, and if you do talk about it, you're looked at as greedy or money hungry, and that might be a reason why most people are broke, stressed, and I think 72% of people can't even pay for their bills 2 months later because they're living paycheck to paycheck. I'm guessing you're watching this to get out of the rat race and to not be a sheep and just do what everyone else does. So I'm gonna give you 8 fail-proof keys just to help your income. I don't care if you're making nothing, and by the way, I've been there. I've had negative bank accounts, okay? And I've not been able to go to the drive-through of Wendy's because I didn't have any money. So I've been there. I've also been in a place where I've had abundance and made money, and I wanna give you some of the steps. And these are things that are very proven, not theories, but things I've done and seen results from. So number 1, stop doing what you're doing. What are things you're doing that's not serving you well, that's not profitable, that is things that you need to stop doing because you're valuable, you're more valuable than that. That's number 1. Stop doing what you're doing. It's insanity to do the same thing and expect different results. So that's the first key, is figure out what you need to stop doing to make sure that you're not doing the wrong things. Number 2, you can't let money define you, okay? Who you are defines you, not your bank account. I don't care if you have 10 million in the bank or you have a negative bank account, which I've been there. Your confidence shouldn't waver. You should actually have more confidence when you're broke because you have the motivation never to ever feel like that ever again. I will never go broke because I know the feeling, and I use that ambition and the drive and the disappointment to fuel my next action steps and my next vision. So that's number 2, is don't let money define you. Stay confident whether you have a lot or a little. Number 3, start prioritizing your profits and figuring out what activities produce the highest profits, what are your highest dollar per hour activities, what are things that have been proven in the past to create results for you, and institute those into your schedule every single week, whether you feel like it or not. It amazes me how many people are busy throughout the week, but not doing anything that produces profits, okay? In business, yes, you want to impact people. Yes, you want to create raving fans. Results and making sure you're making money is the name of the game. And you've heard it, money's the root of all evil. Oh, I don't want money. I don't need any more money. Almost everyone that says that, they're broke. Period. So take advice from people that are making the income that you want. And money provides freedom, which is the key, all right? So number 4, start placing a higher value on your time. Start thinking about what your time is worth, and don't take activities on unless it's worth that time. So figure out what you're gonna make for the year, reverse it and think about what you're making per hour, and delegate the low dollar per hour work and the 0 hour work and the 0 value work, and only focus on the high value activities. Because if you don't protect your time, no one else will. And if you don't know what your time is worth, you can't expect the world to know either. They have no clue, okay? You're gonna get what you tolerate. If you tolerate getting paid $11 an hour, you will always get that. If you tolerate being disrespected, you'll always be disrespected. If you tolerate being overweight, you'll always be overweight. If you tolerate a boss telling you what to do, telling you you're worth $30,000 a year, you can't get any better. So you have to not tolerate mediocrity anymore, all right? So number 5, say no a lot. Say no more than you say yes, because every time you say no, you're saying yes to something more strategic, more intentional, and more focused on your vision, not other people's expectations or other people's agenda. See, the key to controlling income is, yes, becoming more valuable, but making sure you're always in control of your agenda and you define where you're going, not other people's priorities, right? Number 6, one of my favorites. Proximity is power. Are you around a lot of other people that are maximizing their income, that are living abundantly, that are affluent, that don't have to worry about paying their bills and can buy what they want and go to nice hotels, go to the Ritz-Carlton when they want to, go to Laguna Beach, go to the beach, travel, take a flight first class? Are you around other people that can do that? And if you're not, you gotta start getting around those people. And I've talked about on a couple videos how to elevate your circle of influence, but proximity is power, and who you're around is what your standards are for yourself. Number 7, start lowering your excuses. Because see it as a teeter-totter. As you have more excuses, your bank account lowers. So people with the lowest bank account have the most creative excuses. Why don't you use the same energy as it takes to create excuses to create solutions to actually make money, right? So here's how you know if an excuse is legit or not. You hold it up to the light and you say, has anyone else ever had this excuse but still made it happen? And if the answer is yes, your excuse is not valid. So start lowering your excuses and start raising the level of resourcefulness and creativity you have within yourself. Last tip, shift from victim to leader. Victims are always at the mercy of their job, the economy, the circumstances. Leaders take 100% responsibility for their actions, for their income, and for their influence. So if you can do these things, and all of these make you more valuable. If you're not very valuable, you don't make much money. So elevate your value, get around higher level people, stop doing things that don't produce income, prioritize your profits, place a higher value on your time, and lower your excuses, and you will see your income start to rise immediately by taking these actions. If you got any value from these videos and you're part of the select few who are serious about elevating their game and becoming a game changer, I've created a free deep dive training for you along with some great resources, and I'm also going to give you the weekly master plan I personally use to plan my weeks. Just click the link above me and you'll get instant access. Make sure to pay it forward by sharing, subscribing, liking, and commenting on what's impacted you the most. Now, if you've been following me for any amount of time, you know I'm very focused on giving better free content than what most pay thousands of dollars for, and this is no different. And I assure you, this training will change the game for you. Here are just a couple things that you're gonna learn in this deep dive training. First, it's the 6 bulletproof steps you must take to create your first 6-figure income within 6 months. And I've done it in 4 different industries, and it really dives deep on exactly what steps to take. You're also gonna learn the daily routines of the world's elite performers. You're gonna find out why they get 10 times more done than anyone else, and how they create more free time than the majority. Lastly, you're gonna learn what multimillionaire Gary Vaynerchuk personally taught me years ago that changed the game for me and was my biggest aha moment. Very powerful stuff. So make sure you subscribe, share these videos, and if you want the free training, click the link above me to get instant access, and we'll see you on the other side.